Aldar has recently launched its newest project in the cultural district next to Zayed Museum and right next to Mandarin residences. The project is consists of 7 buildings, and this is their position on the master plan. These are low-rise buildings with very curvy shapes, something similar to what other buildings are in Saadiyat. These buildings are within walking distance to the Louvre Museum, Guggenheim Museum as well, walking distance to the Mamsha Beach as well, and pretty much everywhere is walking distance. Plus, recently Aldar announced that they're gonna make air-conditioned pedestrian ways throughout the island so you can reach from the residence to any part of the cultural districts with an air-conditioned pedestrian bridge. Within the next couple of months, we expect the opening of the Museum of Natural History, which is next to TEAMLAB Phenomena. And Zayed Museum will be opened on December, symbolically on the National Day of the UAE. So once this museum are open, we expect much heavier footfall on Saadiyat and of course awareness of the location and the project. And also, as a result of it, the price increase and higher demand. So buying at the Rove right now is an excellent window opportunities for those investors that has been having an eye on Saadiyat for a while, but for some reason was hesitant and wasn't sure whether it was the right time to buy. So now it's definitely the perfect time to buy because you have already have so many things going on in Saadiyat. Like Louvre has been open for a while, TEAMLAB Phenomena, 2 more museums, Abrahamic family house, plus the entire infrastructure has been revamped. For example, Mamsha Beach has been totally revamped and upgraded. So you are just literally getting into the stage where the island is shaped, infrastructure is there, museums are opening one after another, so still entering at a good price though. So in this group of buildings, the row, we have options of 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments. This is a close-up model of the row, and just like anything else in Saadiyat, to me it looks absolutely fantastic. So 7 buildings that would have many amenities in between them, including multiple pools, green areas, sports courts, coffee shops and restaurants, similar to the concept of Mamsha. There will be even this kind of architecture with greenery here in between, like a main plaza. Lots of different layers of amenities. So for example, you have like pick up drop off area here, and then on the podium, interconnected podium, you have all your amenities with the pools, as well as walking and running tracks in between the buildings. So buying an apartment here is like buying a unit in the ecosystem in the district where everything is like interconnected and you have a multiple things in terms of amenities that you can access if you're living, let's say, in this building, and you can go and use the amenities of the other building. What I also like about it that it's super pedestrian friendly. Look at how many different plazas it has, walkways, different facilities, water features that make it very pleasant to be around and just have a nice walk around the community when you go to the beach, for example, you go to museums. And imagine, like, if you're living here, it makes it so beautiful to enjoy everything that Saadiyat Culture this year has to offer. You don't have to drive. There is no hustle of parking. You just basically leave your apartment and in 5 minutes you are anywhere you want to be. On top of that, as I mentioned, during the summer, you can enjoy the air-conditioned pedestrian bridge here. Now, in terms of the unit mix, we have here options of 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom plus maid, then 2 bedroom plus maid and study, 3 bedroom plus maid, 3 bedroom plus maid and study. So different options, different variations, depending on what are you considering this project to be, whether your home, so you can look at bigger units, 2 bedroom plus maid and study, 3 bedroom, or investment property where you can just get a 1 bedroom. Starting prices for 1 bedroom here is 3.7 million dirham. And I will put in description prices for the rest of the units. In these 7 buildings, there is a total number of only 717 apartments, so it's not a big number of units, and I would consider it's a low density per building. Also, they're low rise, which makes it more convenient and better experience, I would say. So you don't have the crowded lobbies, crowded corridors, just a few units per floor and low density. Payment plan here is 65 during construction, 35 on completion. And for investors that are interested to make a bigger payment during construction, there is an option to unveil a special offer on the price. So if you reach out to me, make sure you ask what is the special offer on the price with a bigger payment throughout the construction. I'll brief you on your special rates.